Welcome back, everyone, to Beyond Reality, episode 3. Today we are joined by
Shelby, hi.
Shelby. Shelby, we're gonna get right into it. What do you know about escapism?
Well, the only thing I really know about escapism is like using something or someone as like a placeholder to escape your own reality.
Yeah, that's basically like it's something where like you aren't enjoying the what you're going through or how you're living at the moment, so you find a different thing to escape from it. That different thing is the only thing that's going through your mind, and that's what people view as an escape. So we're gonna ask right away, what do you view as your escape?
My escape would definitely be my friends. I feel like having close friends, like how we've been friends since we were babies, I feel like I've kept a lot of friends over the years that have been my friends since kindergarten, and I feel like those people and like the new friends you make like along the way that you like trust and can open up to can be a really big escape for whatever you're going through. As well as like my boyfriend, I feel like it's good to have people in your life like that. I would say is my escapism that can like distract you from whatever you're going through. Maybe be there as like a listening ear or something along those lines.
That's a very, very good point that no one else has brought up yet. This is the third episode. We've had sports and driving and just a bunch of other things, but that was one of the first times I've heard friends, and I honestly couldn't agree more. As someone that loves and loves and loves being with people, I'm a big people person. I could definitely see how being with
Mm-hmm.
people and talking to people can be as an escape from things that you don't really enjoy in life.
100%.
Like what? Like, is there anything else that you could say like where you're like an escape, like that you can just go and escape alone type of thing? Like something that you can just do. Like you're not like you argue with your parents or you argue with someone or you get mad or just ticked off at something and you can just go in your room and like do something.
I feel like a lot of people probably would use this as an escape, but I love listening to music by myself, regardless if it's in a car, if it's in my room, if it's somewhere like that. Like when I'm by myself, I feel like that's when like I listen to music more often. Like I don't know, I feel like when I'm in the car with my friends or if I'm in the car with my family, like I'm not just gonna turn on the radio or go into my Apple Music and start
Mm-hmm.
playing music. But when I'm by myself or if I'm going through something, I'll just like put in my AirPods and like sit in my room by myself and like play like whatever music I'm feeling.
Music is a very, very popular one. I use the same exact thing. I think music really can transform a whole mood and how you're feeling or enhance it. And
Mhm.
this leaves the question is so I'm sure you know that escapism can be positive or negative. There are times where you can escape and it can be a good thing, but there are times where you take advantage of it and
Mhm.
it's not the best thing. So what do you think like friends, music, like, where would you classify that?
I don't know. I feel like Friends is always gonna be hit or miss because I feel like no matter what you're doing, I feel like being with people, like you said, you're a people person. You know, I'm a people person. I feel like I'd rather be with people than by myself.
Hmm.
But I feel like knowing that we're going to college and that we're all like moving away soon, I feel like it's could be necessarily not the best thing to fully need to be with someone all the
Mm.
time.
That's a
You know what
great.
I
That's
mean?
a very, 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 very good point
Thank
because
you.
at certain times you have to start relying on other people. So I can
Mhm.
see why that could be a negative. But a lot of people do view as like being with people like something positive. Like obviously with loved ones, people that you can rely on, people that you trust. But that's a very good point with us going to college very soon, and us having to stop relying on other people and trying to be a bit more independent.
Mhm.
That does come with escapism too. But what about music? Just like going, like putting in AirPods and just
I feel
or
like it's always positive. Like there's no negative, there's no like downside like to like escaping through music because I mean, and no matter what you're listening to, no matter like what that is, like yeah, maybe sometimes it can bring down your mood if you're listening to a specific sad song or like something like that, but it's like whatever you feel fits when you're listening to music when you need to escape, like that's what you listen to. Like it's nothing that I feel like could be seen as negative in a way. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, I definitely know what you mean. But also, how often do you see yourself like going like for an escape, like and like do you even catch yourself, or is it, like something that you don't even like realize until this
Honestly, no.
conversation?
I feel like, I mean, when we're in high school, I feel
Mhm.
like, you know what I mean? Like, things happen, like, with friends, relationships with family, like, all of that kind of stuff. Like, I feel like it's more common than people would like to admit that you need an escape. And, I mean, we're on this podcast, so we're going to admit it
Hmm.
that, I mean, it's
This is
very common.
this podcast is all about us admitting and talking through your feelings and how what you're
Mm-hmm.
going through, and showing for the viewers that it escape can be positive, and in this case, I would label this as a very, very positive experience, and that Shelby's escapes are very positive. And even though we do need to start being a little bit more independent, that friends do go a long way in keeping close with your trust ones and loved ones is definitely a very, very positive form of escape. And I think that's all we have time for. But what a great conversation!
What a great combo, guys!
With Shelby, thank you so much. And
of course.
catch you
Thanks for having me.